addiction, depression, trauma, and more can be so hard for anyone to navigate. But on top of that, being a teenage girl can make it that much harder. Timberline Knowles seeks to ease those pressures. It caters to not only women, but teen girls who are struggling. I talked with Timberline Knowles CEO Sarah Setyowski and to learn more about their services.
Timberline Knowles is a residential facility. We also offer PHP and IOP services for women and girls 12 and older. We treat co-occurring disorders, including eating disorders, mood disorders, addictions, and trauma.
Has this always been a women-centered facility?
Yeah, it's been about 17 years. And I think like women in society have different pressures on them and put different pressures on each other. So I think being able to utilize women as a support mechanism is also a skill. Residential is 24/7 care. It's provided with round-the-clock nursing care. PHP, or partial hospitalization, is more like day programming. We offer an extended day and in 5-day, 7-day formats to provide mental health services to women. And IOP is intensive outpatient programming, which offers a shorter day, usually about 3.5–4 hours of services throughout the continuum of care. Oftentimes we see people who struggle to fit into other treatment program models. Our platform is co-occurring, which is unique, specifically for the disorders that we treat. So it really depends on what they need, but someone would come to us oftentimes trying other levels of care, and oftentimes trying maybe more of a diagnostic specific program where they can get treatment really well for one of those disorders, but not necessarily all of them simultaneously.
But you offer that here?
Correct.
Can't get over the fact that just riding around here, it just feels very home, very relaxing, and that's by design.
Absolutely. I mean, we want people to feel comfortable. We're asking individuals about some of the most difficult things that they face in their life and asking them to make some very large changes, which can be quite scary. So being able to be physically comfortable in the environment is important as much as you can while you're away from home and away from your family.
Tell us about some of the amenities that are offered here at Timberline Knowles.
So we have obviously a 43-acre campus, so it offers a variety of outdoor space. As far as programmatics, we offer a large expressive portfolio of programs: music therapy, art therapy, yoga therapy, run by qualified therapists certified in those areas, really to help with self-expression and help with people being able to make breakthroughs that they may not have in other types of more traditional platforms. The goal is retreat and serenity, right? Tranquility that comes with a natural environment. Oftentimes people come to us in some of their darkest days, and their families are struggling, they're struggling, and really not knowing where to go or what to do. So hold hope for the future and hold hope for recovery. It's really about managing symptomology and making sure we get to the roots of what that trauma is, to really help people cope better in their lives and build a more meaningful life.
Those phones and scan the QR code on your screen for more information about Timberline Knowles. You can also visit timberlineknowles.com or give them a call.